Hey guys, Dan here with Sterling Self Defense and Hank and Dog Somewhere. All right, talk about mods a little bit. You guys have seen, tons of my modifications I made over the years, but you don't realize there's a lot you don't see. Not everyone works out to be something good or worth making. So I have drawers and drawers full of prototypes on mods that didn't work out. But I figured I'd give a little behind the scenes on my latest one. All right, so everybody wants a folding stock on the Pistelle, and they make nice aluminum folding stocks that connect to a Picatinny rail. So, all right, my idea is to make my mod that fixes the air chamber problem and adds extra power and also holds a Picatinny rail. Look at that, isn't it pretty? Numerous operations. By the way, this is two different parts. You got the firing pin and this piece. Multiple operations, different machines, 6 different axes. But anyway, working on this, looks like it's fairly simple, but we got to realize is on all of these, when you're doing something threaded, you have to make it line up with other things. Like this has to line up vertical, not horizontal, or it will not work. And it also can't be anywhere in between. And I will show you why. Here is the folding stock with the mod. Not painted, but folded out. There we go. Looks nice, straight, beautiful. But yeah, it's not tightened in all the way. Now, so to get things to line up, there's a lot to it. Where the machine starts threading and where it ends depends on the next part that comes in where it's going to end. Now, what I hoped was all these were done in the same machines and the threading was done in the same thing, but apparently there's multiple batches, different factories, so all the threads don't line up. So, well, this may work in one of my models, it does not work in all of them. And you said, just back it up a little bit. Sure, back it up a little bit. We're talking thousandths of an inch, 5/10. It doesn't work when it's out. It'll leak. So that little turn to the left, it now leaks. So to be able to make this for everyone and sell it, it has to work in everybody's. But everyone, different versions, models, factories, different threading. There's no way to get it to perfectly line up in everyone's. So what was a great idea and countless hours of work and prototyping. That's what people don't realize behind the scenes. 40 hours, programming, working on this part. Most people go to work, they work for 40 hours, they get their check at the end of the week. It doesn't work like that here. This is 40 hours spent. Oh, don't work, it's in the garbage. All that material gone, all the tooling bought for it, thousands of dollars. Any one of these modifications cost me between $2,000 and $3,000 just in R&D development. Wonder why I get angry when someone buys my part, steals it, sends it to China. You don't realize how much goes behind it. How much is money and time goes in engineering these and testing these. But this one's come up with some other ideas trying to make it work because it's a great folding stock. Adding power, fixing the problem, all 3 things in one, great. Nice aluminum, not a plastic piece of junk, folding stock. I love these. But it's not lining up for every model. Like it lined up for 2 over there, but doesn't line up for this one and 2 of the other ones. So it has to work the same for every one of them. So I haven't quite given up on it yet, still working on it, but we're talking about re-engineering the entire thing with my whole new idea to make it work with all of them and actually do a 4th different thing, which I won't get into. But, basically, as I say, back to the freaking drawing board. But at least test this one out. All I gotta do is keep it, turn to the side, it won't leak and be fine, but. All right, I'll load her up. But very depressing. There's a lot of mods you guys never even see that just go right in the junk pile and just never work out, whether it be just too hard to make, not cost efficient, like the FSC. I came up with a a quick fierce mag, CO2 rounds in the mag, but it was too expensive to make. And then the guy in the UK he had one. I don't know what happened. Kind of disappeared. He found a way to make it, so he could make it affordable and, still make a couple dollars on it, make worth making. The one I made, I would have had to charge, way too much for it to be, worth it. I'm sure people would have paid it, but I don't feel right charging that much. But, I had to mill so many different parts. There's a lot of, plus you got to buy the mag, go from there. It's a whole thing. But wasn't worth making. Let's drop the trap down. If I'm going to make something, I want it affordable for everybody, not just a few people. All right, find a mag and load it up. And these damn freaking, I got to design a whole new mag because their mags break like crazy. Couldn't have none but problems with mags. I put a lot of rounds through them, but still, they should not be breaking like crazy, and they are. And, not that MCS will do anything about it. I've contacted NX Works. They're not even replying back, so. All right, then we got mags. Oh, here we go. Take a mag out of this one. So I'll just have to make my own mags, kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. All right, 8 gram Grimberg Joules. And sorry, I put out a video the other day, short. Some people complained they couldn't see the numbers because when you do a short, it shrinks down your screen, and it was a little bit off screen. But you could see the numbers on here. Grimberg just put up a joule calculator. You guys could see the weight. You could see the FPS, and the weight is 8 grams. So you can go to that calculator and figure out what the numbers were. I think the first shot was like 65, then 57, 55, somewhere around there. But you can look them up if you're really that interested. All you need is a joule calculator. Put the weight in, FPS, calculate, and it gives you what the joules are. So upset about this thing. Got it all done, got the machine all ready to use. I'm like, worked on the one, doesn't work on this one, just doesn't line up right. Very depressing. All right, air up. Yeah. You can hear it leaking, but oh well. All right. Come on, hurry up, I'm running out of air. All right, first shot. 452. 36. 420. 407. 404. 410. 406. 3 more shots left in there. That is with, I got a 10-inch barrel in here. And this is the slim cap volume. So it has the same power as the slim cap. Not the biggest one, the middle one. So, all right, there you go, guys. It would have been nice, but But I haven't completely given up on it yet. Still working on it. All black. I used a shorter one, so it didn't stick out that far. Well, it's still got good power. And just got to get it to line up right, which is very important. So, all right. I got some ideas. I'll let you guys know how it works out. And I will see you on the next one. Hopefully it doesn't work out like my chainmail. It didn't work out well at all. All right. See you on the next one. Stay safe.